Connecticut State Police. Well, I'm hearing from a couple more of my sources that apparently they're looking for a purple van that could possibly be related to this shooting, last seen heading towards Danbury, Connecticut. As I said, this town is just a little bit northeast of Danbury. Danbury is probably the largest town in this vicinity next to Newtown, so it's just a short distance away. And when we're hearing some of the injured folks there at the scene have been taken to a hospital in Danbury. So we don't know the exact connection, Mike, to this purple van, but we did hear a partial lookout. I did hear a partial lookout over the Connecticut State Police radio when I ran up to the office, and my sources are now telling me that it was a purple van that they're looking for.
Okay, so what is law enforcement doing? As we see a very good segue there, as we see a helicopter above. I'm sure that's one of the ways you're tracking a suspicious vehicle like this, a potential purple van and a potential second or more shooters maybe trying to get away.
You know, and one of the other questions too, I'm just curious, maybe this school could have had some surveillance cameras inside the school. That would also play very heavily into the early part of the investigation on the number of shooters, and that's why they would possibly know this. There's also any eyewitnesses, because on a Friday, you do have people coming to and from an elementary school. They said that there was one narrow road leading in and out.
Okay, and as we look at these pictures, you see kind of a wooded area surrounding the school. That could be a challenge for law enforcement, right? If there's other shooter or shooters trying to get away.
It could. That's why I think early on they were asking for a canine dog at the scene, just in case they did have someone who might have run from the scene. And also, you're going to make sure that you search that perimeter of that school to make sure that there's no one there. And also, did witnesses see more than one gunman? Because that's one of the other things too, Mike, that's a challenge in the early stages of an active shooter investigation like this. You get the children, you get the teachers. You want to interview them as soon as you can to find out exactly what they've heard, what they saw, as well as seeing to the welfare of the little children. That's why I think they're trying to take everybody there to the firehouse, keep it one central location, and then as investigators arrive there to assist the tactical teams and the crime scene people who were there at the school, it's all part of one team, but you want to try to interview the kids, you want to try to interview the teachers to find out exactly what they saw and heard and what exactly happened, and try to put together some kind of timeline.
And again, in the midst of all that, as you describe that, you're talking to traumatized teacher, further traumatized innocent children. And in the midst of that, we've got reports that parents are sprinting to the school, trying to provide comfort and security for their children. All right, we're going to have much more after a quick break as we get more information about this shooting at an elementary school in Connecticut. Keep it right here.